Hello everyone and welcome back to the House of Karma. I am your host, Bad Karma, and today I'm going to go over some Outriders information that may help you for beginning your Outriders journey. Now, there are a few ways to progress in this game. There is character level, there is world tier level, and there is challenge tier level. And depending on all of these things, you may be able to use certain levels of gear and progress to certain difficulties, but you also progress through these in a different way. And let me explain that a little bit. At the blue bar up top, in this character, you'll see level 14. You get XP, character level XP, for any source: killing enemies, turning in missions, finding items, etc. Anything that gives you XP counts for your character level. Now, the challenge tiers is the end game. So as you progress through, you will get to the end of the campaign and you'll be able to go through challenge tiers. You can't even get there until you finish the campaign. So that's far down the road of your Outriders journey. That's going to allow you to progress to different challenge tiers by completing expeditions. And at the max level of challenge tier 15, you'll be able to equip gear level 50. That is the max gear level and the max level challenge tiers for currently in the Outriders game. Now, the one that will help you throughout your journey of going through the campaign and all the side missions is called World Tier. Now, until you complete the campaign, World Tier decides what your difficulty is. Basically, anything outside of expeditions is dictated by your World Tier. Now, the only way you can progress through the World Tier is by killing enemies while the max level, your highest level world tier is active. So if you go into your world tier menu, the last and highest world tier that you have unlocked, that has to be active in order to get any progression through your world tier progress. And the only thing that will progress through that is killing enemies. So that makes it really interesting. Turning in missions, none of that stuff will count for it. Now, something that's a little bit unique about world tier progress that a lot of other games do not do is you can regress. Now, if you have your bar almost all the way full and you're about to get to the next world tier, but you die, you lose all the progress for that mission, and you can even lose progress you've made previously. If you die 4, 5, 6 times, you could have a completely empty world tier bar if you die enough times on a single mission. So if that one mission, that one boss is too difficult to kill, you want to consider turning down your world tier. And the game actually tells you that. There is a menu, a tooltip that will tell you to turn your world tier down because you might not have the right gear or the right mods, the right attributes, the right skills in order to complete that mission at that world tier. But today, I'm gonna show you a little bit of an easy way to make the game slightly easier for you. This is something that I discovered when I was just messing around. So as you kill enemies while you are in a mission, you will see the progress in the world tier bar go up. It'll expand. The more enemies you kill, the more progress towards that world tier bar you get. Now, it won't lock that progress in until you complete that segment of the mission, whether it's the first part of the mission or the final boss of the mission. You won't complete and cement that progress of the world tier unless you complete that segment of the mission. Now, something interesting about this, you can get progress towards your world tier, and then you can turn your world tier down, you can die, and it will not regress the world tier progress that you have and have made during that mission. So not only do you not lose world tier progress for what you have already done, but you will not lose world tier progress for the progress you've made for that mission. This makes it so you can now farm world tier progress over and over and over on the same mission without having to complete it. Normally, you'd queue into a mission, you'd kill the enemies, and then complete the mission because you have to move on to the next mission to get more enemies to kill to progress the world tier further. I have found that you can do that in the same mission. You go through the mission, you kill all but 1 or 2 enemies, you turn your world tier down to the previous version, and then let the enemies kill you. You restart at your last checkpoint, turn your world tier back up to the current highest level, and all that progress that you made is now there for you to consume. It is there locked in for you and you didn't lose it. This allows you to farm world tier progress. If you get to the end of the campaign and you're not world tier 15 yet, but you want to get there, well, guess what? You can queue up a mission and do it. It's easy peasy. Now you might be able to complete all of the missions, all the side missions, all of the hunts, all of the assassination missions, all of those, and not have world tier 15 yet because you died here and there and you didn't progress the fastest. Whatever, that's fine. This allows you to farm that. You can farm different spots. There's going to be a lot of really good points that you can farm for the world tier progress. I suggest any mission that has a lot of enemies in a very small space so that you can kill the enemies, die, restart very quickly. You don't have to run around the whole map, especially if you have a captain or two. The more captains or bosses that you kill, the higher that world tier progress will go. I've got some gameplay showing different parts and different characters, and it doesn't matter where you're doing this at, it all counts. So you could be doing a hunt mission, you could be doing a story mission, you could be doing a side mission, doesn't matter. You go to the mission, you kill the enemies that are there, you turn your world tier down, you allow them to kill you, you restart at your checkpoint, turn your world tier back up, and boom, you see that the progress is there, and you can keep going until you get max level.
Another nice feature of the way that the world tier works is that turning down the world tier in the middle of a firefight can actually act as a really nice panic button. So if you're in the heat of the battle and you just have that feeling that you're gonna go down, you can quickly turn down the world tier before you die, and then you won't have to worry about losing that world tier progress that you've been making throughout the rest of the mission. So if you can quickly get to the menu and turn that down, you can save yourself a lot of headache just by removing the risk of having that world tier turned down. So you just quickly go boom, 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 right before you die, magic. Now, even though there wasn't a ton of progress made, we also don't lose the previous progress that we had gotten, because you lose more than just what you lost or what you gained during that mission.
The nice benefit about this is you still get XP towards your character level, you still get items that are dropped, all that will count. It's a solid farm. There are different parts. Any mission that you have to run around a lot is not going to be best for time. There's a few hunt missions that you can do it a solid rotation, about a minute, 2 minutes, and it can get you world tier progress very fast. There are some story missions that are excellent, and I would actually challenge you to tell me in the YouTube comments what you think the best farm will be, what you think the most efficient for time purpose farm is in the game to get that world tier progress. If you're using this method and you're just restarting at that checkpoint over and over and over and you're farming that world tier, which one's the fastest? What's the most effective? I've got a few that I've put here in the video for you, but I want to know from you guys which ones you find that are the most effective. You'll catch me streaming this over at twitch.tv/badkarma. Don't forget to do all of the great things here on YouTube. Like the video, comment it, subscribe it, share it on Twitter, tell the world, share it on Reddit. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't even know. Twitch.tv/badkarma. Live stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 p.m. Come on over, hang out with us, join in the conversation live. Love to have you.